Howdy folks, and welcome back to Feed the Beast with me. We are today going to be taking a look at producing some RF. You will have noticed this is a slightly new bit here in the ore processing sort of center of my base, where I have hooked up a couple of machines. Now these are not permanent fixtures, these are just things that I have put here to serve a very specific purpose. I have an induction smelter here where I've been making hardened glass, and a fluid transposer that will become useful in a minute. And I have also made these advanced power cells from RF tools. So these, in theory, can send power from here to the building dimension, which will be useful for creating my quarries. So to do all of this, I need some cabling to hook all of these up, or all of the machines up, and I am going to use some, I would like to use this redstone energy flux duct. There's other ones that I can use. I can upgrade at some point to Signalum. You know, it's something that I'll do at some point. It's not, I don't think it's a rush. But for now, I'm going to get these, which I've been making hardened glass in order to make these, the flux duct things. I'm going to need some electrum as well, which means I need electrum blend, which is pulverized copper and pulverized gold. So we're going to make a bit of that now. So silver and gold. Yeah, I did a little bit of Googling to figure out where I could get sort of this instrumental power thing. So it used to be tesseracts was the way forward, but I think they've gone the way of the dodo. And now it's well, there's lots of different ways to do it. I also looked at creating a flux network. Maybe I'll try that at some point, but it looked a little involved. Maybe it's because I was looking at it last night, and I was quite tired, so maybe that's why I didn't decide for it. Okay, so let's create this electrum, and let's just chuck it in here. You can start smelting. Turn you back on, and we'll okay, add in the electrum. Gosh, it goes so quickly, look. And then all of that should get put into the ME system. So the other thing I need to make is destabilize redstone. Now I do have some in the mining dimension, but you can also make it, I believe, by putting redstone into a smeltery. Yeah. So I might just do this and then put you on the bottom, and then can I cast it into there? Yes, I can. And I need a bucket. I mean, I've got a bucket of destabilized redstone there anyway. But if I go over here, I can now. Oh no, so it's put it into a redstone block. Ah, okay. How do I? Is there a way for me to, like, do this? No. Okay. Interesting. Oh no, don't, not the buckets, not the buckets, not the buckets. These. Okay. Is there a way for me to cast to... because the other option is to make a magma crucible. Let me just do a quick Google. Tinker's construct smeltery to bucket. How do I get liquid in the bucket? Put a bucket in a casting table. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Okay, that works. It's a little bit of a bizarre recipe, but that does work. Destabilized redstone. Okay, and we now want to make the flux duct covers. I mean, we might as well just chuck all the hardened glass in there. I don't know how many of these make. A couple of stacks. I mean, we're always going to want more, right? And what is this? Okay. Oh gosh, I don't understand. How is this working? So that is putting in oh gosh. Okay. It seemingly only takes one bucket at a time. So if I clear my inventory as much as I can, then I can... I mean, this wrench and this hoe. I should just make the gravity tool or whatever it is at some point, just to minimize on this. Okay, we're making as many destabilized redstone buckets as we can, just so I've got them. I've got them in there ready. So how much redstone do I have here? Probably going to need a couple more stacks of redstone going in actually. Redstone, in fact let's do it in blocks. There we go. Okay. I presume you can do this with all the molten metals and all that. You can make bucket versions of them. I just assumed it was the casting basin was where it needed to go. Not that I ever really use this because I don't make blocks or anything. Okay, we're almost there with this. In fact, I might just quickly offer... this is not what I want to do, but I will do it very quickly. This is temporary setup. While I figure out a better way of doing this. What? Why is this for? Where's my tanks gone? Gosh, my inventory's not working today. Okay. Let's get a fluid pipe. Let's get a wooden fluid pipe to pump from there into there. Okay, do I have any redstone engines? That will just be easier for me to use. Redstone engines, I do have 7, I'll take 1. And I've already got the levers on me, nice. Okay. And let's turn you on. Okay, and it's not letting me input more stuff in. Is the server lagging or something? No, I think the server is lagging. Well, this is broken for sure. I've managed to break the induction smelter. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know what I've done. Oh, okay, you don't have power. Maybe that's it. I thought you can't accept anything right now. Well, let's just break you. Why is this not working? Okay, let me disconnect and reconnect from this server. I'll just be one moment. Come on. Oh, of course I'm not picking up because my inventory's full, you plonker. Okay, let's just chuck down all these buckets a second. Right. And let's try again. I feel like this is harder than it needs to be. So, configuration. This side here needs to be blue. There we go. And then you go there. And now you're being filled up. Amazing. So, 1 block of cobblestone we don't need. Don't need that flint. Okay, this seems to be working a lot better now. For you, okay. I didn't know this process would be so annoying. But c'est la vie. We're getting there. It's all that matters, right? Okay, so, I mean, irrespective of what happens with the interdimensional stuff, I would like to get some RF production up today, and I've been thinking about how to do it. I'm going to start with just having a boatload of electrical engines so that I'm converting from EU to RF. But beyond that, I'm also probably going to have to think some point about how I can split up my EU storage and production into multiple MFSUs and things like that. That's something for me to think about at some point though. It doesn't have to right now. I don't know how many of these I should be making. but I suppose I'm going to need all of these flux ducts, and these ones can be converted into signalum and resonant fairly easily. In fact, I could do that myself quite quickly. How do you make the signalum stuff? Signalum blend is this. You know what? I might even convert them to signalum. Do I need to? 9,000 RF a tick. We'll see. I'll just go for the redstone ones, and then maybe I'll do the signalum thing off camera, right? Because it might be a bit boring. Okay, how are we doing here? I'm now starting to think that it probably would have been easier to use a magma crucible to produce this. How do you make one of these? Nether brick. I don't think I've got any actually, so maybe it wouldn't have been. Let's just see. Can I quickly produce a magma crucible? So this is simple, right? This is not simple for the moment. That's simple. What am I missing? Oh, a tin gear. Let's make a few of these. Let's make a couple of copper gears. And then all I need is another brick, right? Yeah. That should be easy enough. Just smelt this up. I mean, I've got 4 there. I need 2, and we've got our magma crucible. So this should, if I put you there, amazing. And I just need to power you. Let's use this electrical engine. In fact, let's actually just do this. Hang on. Boom. Boom. No, you silly billies. You're trying to power each other. No, again. You're being ultimately silly. Because we can do this, look. We can use our flux ducts that we have made. I don't know how it can be this sort of supremely silly. Okay. Turn you on. Okay. And now this all should be powered. Amazing. And let's just take some redstone. And put it in here. I don't know, can you use let's just check actually. Can I use redstone blocks instead? Because if I can, that will make my life easier. I can. Although this seems to be really slow. I suppose I could speed this up, right? By having more of these. Nah, I'll leave it for now. I do need to figure out how to speed this guy up though at some point. Okay. Irrespective, I think it'd be useful to have power cell down. So this has 0 power. That's okay. Let's put in link ID 1. Okay, and so if this guy received enough power now, would it then, so this is, I don't understand. So if I now go over here, hello, and let's just fly far, far away to this sort of place over here, and so you have 0 energy. Because I'd quite like to set up some more quarries. I'll probably do that off camera though, because it's not very interesting. But I'd like to use this setup so that I can just move the power cell instead. Also, just while we're here, let's just take some time to appreciate how nice this looks. In fact, you know what? I should do a little crop run, because these look all fully grown. Look at this. Okay. I really don't know what we're going to use all this food for, but you know, pretty cool, right? Okay, coffee and hops. Again, I need to figure out how to use all of this stuff. So yeah, when selecting that redstone thing, I know I can upgrade these machines via augments and stuff. I've not yet figured out how to do that. I'll figure that out at some point. And I could probably get these guys as well. These guys. Okay, let's carry on putting this stuff away. And we can carry on collecting. So that veggie strips actually could be a really good thing to use. I've also not been looking enough yet at getting traps down, both meat and fish traps. Both would be really useful for us to sort out, actually. more. I mean, we do get a decent haul from each thing. You know, it's not like a bad thing from each crop. It's like half a stack from a lot of them, which, you know, really is pretty good. Okay. It's not really why I anticipated this episode going, but then again, I just saw it and thought, well, I could do with harvesting this because I've not yet. It's actually my first harvest. That is true. Have I got 2 things of corn? I have. I've got 2 things of corn. Oh god, I just realised. Oh well. I feel like that kid from the TikTok who loves corn. I mean, it is a pretty solid vegetable. I will agree with that. Okay, this should be our last one. Okay, some berries and cucumbers, as well as these winter squash and the Minecraft wheat. Hooray! Minecraft carrots and Minecraft potatoes. And there's nothing growing over here. Garlic and chilies. Okay. Again, I've not sorted out any lighting here. That is something that I should do at some point. Just go down and put some torches like that. Okay. Let's have a nap. Let's have a nap and let's go and... I've not got any potatoes on me anymore. Let's have like to eat. And let's go down here. So we're setting all sides to accept energy. Okay, so this here has some RFs in. So, because that's got some RFs in, I can now take a look at this guy here, and if it's linked, then this guy should also have some RFs in, right? I think I'm making sense. I'm making sense myself anyway. So let's go down here. Does this chap have some RFs in? No, it has no RFs. Because this is link ID 4. So this is a power cell card. Maybe I should have done this flux thing, it might have been better, but oh well, that's what we're going for. So left click a power card to card on the left. Okay, so that's link ID 3. That's link ID 5. I don't get it. This is link ID 6 and this is link ID 3. Unlinked. Okay, this looks like, you know what, there's a question here. The power cells can be linked to each other, so you have to craft as many power cell cards as power cells you want to link. Insert one card in the first power cell and the others in the linking slot in the middle. That way the cards will all have the same ID. You can then insert each of these cards into another power cell. This will create a big multi-block. So, you there and you there. Link ID 3. Oh no, you're unlinked. So you know you're both link ID 8. Okay. I've got two things I've managed to get up to link ID 8. Okay, so the theory is now, hey, you're link ID 8. You have some RFs. That's quite remarkable. Alright, well I can set up new quarries now. Oh, yes, that reminds me. I want all of these electronic engines. Thanks guys. I would like all of these please, because I would like to place them in the overworld. So I can get rid of this horrible setup and just simplify everything, and then basically have as many quarries as I want. That is my goal anyway. So 50 electrical engines, that's quite a lot. I always had a feeling that those kinesis pipes probably weren't handling the energy as best it could. So you're charging up here, you have not that much. That's okay, because we are going to create this like ultimate wall of power. Oh yes, there's a cave here. I've got 39 of these to place. You know what? Down's an option. Down is an option. It's just that gravel's a nightmare. Okay, let's start to go down. And let's do the same this side. Okay. And let's just clear out this remaining bit here. It's actually kind of a cool design. This is actually kind of cool. The sort of checkerboard of engines powering my RF empire. Okay, I need to go down a little bit more. Okay, let's get some space here. Let's turn on the lights. In fact, 4 left. You know what? 4 is fine. This is probably the place where I'm going to want to have the signalum ones, aren't I? Okay. Signalum blend. How do we make this again? Pulverized copper and silver. And let's take some silver. 1 stack. Not that we're going to be able to use this 1 stack. So by the way, these are all of the drives I have made now. It is so gorgeous. I've got all these green dots. Seriously, I can store everything. Okay, you're on, so we take you off and just macerate through all of this stuff. Should only take a moment or two. I'm so not going to need this much, but you know, I might as well just have it there so that every time I need to make it, I've got it available. Right, and we can do what, 9 buckets worth of this. Turn you off. Come over here. Plonk down a bucket and let's get going. How many of these can I make? Let's make 5, I guess. I don't know. Or until I can't carry any more in my inventory. That'll be the place to stop, I guess. I'm looking at the recording time. This is already nearly 40 minutes, but I always try and end it in a reasonable place, and I don't think I've got to the reasonable place yet. Until I'm really sort of hammering some power in, I don't think I'm going to get there. Okay, let's make some of this signalum then. Crafting station. Oh, I have it. I don't understand. Okay, let's just do that, I guess. I know, how much is it? 1. Okay. And this should be enough of this signalum for now to do some level of upgrade to these flux ducts. Okay, and signalum blend. How do I... Oh, it's got to be an induction smelter with sand. Okay then, sand. Let's take some of you. And let's put you in here, I guess. And you're outputting signalum ingot there. Oh dear. So the flux, the only one I could get from here is resonant, which I need endurium, pulverized lead, pulverized platinum. Aha, this is where this platinum is coming in to play to make this stuff, right? Endurium blend. platinum ore. I actually don't think I've ever seen a platinum ore. Yeah, it comes from crusher. Crusher could get it from nickel. A fluid sieving machine. Okay, a winsome princess. See, the pulverizer, when it makes iridium, has a chance. Platinum ore, nickel. A tectonic initiator. A centrifugal separator, a crusher, quartz grindstone, alchemy table, grindstone, crusher. Yeah, all standard stuff, right? Okay, I have made my signalum. Let's just make as many of these as we can. Okay, that's actually a good number. So we were able to make 64 of these. So if I just leave that guy there for now, I might actually not have enough. I am just sort of thinking this. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Right. Well, we'll do some of this. It's a bit slower to break this than the IC2 cables. Right. Go up one again. I thought I'd have enough, but I don't think I do necessarily. What did I run out of when making this? Run out of these guys, did I? I mean, that's just going to run and run, right? Okay. 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 We have made it to the top. How many of these do I have left? 2. Okay, well I should make a couple more then, shouldn't I? Signal and flux ducts. Okay, that's as many as I was able to make. I need to make more of this signalum. Okay, this episode runs and runs. It really has legs. I reckon we might get up to, I don't think we'll make it to the hour, but 50 minutes maybe. That's another 6 minutes. I suppose if you're watching this, you know how long it lasts. I'm the one in the not knowing. Okay. Let's carry on with this, making some extra signalum. I think now that I've started this process, I'm sort of in the mindset of all of my conduits will be signalum now. Now that I've started upgrading some, I'm sure this is an incredibly inefficient way to do it, but how else, you know, can I imagine doing it? No other way, really. Okay, and so this was like this. And then you needed to go with the sand, right? You do need to go with the sand to smelt. In fact, you know what? I can leave that set up there. Let's have a little sleep. Okay. You go here. And actually, this is quite efficient. So let's just take this signalum. And let's set you guys up. So 14 signalum flux ducts. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be in any way workable, but we'll put those guys over there. Let's now go to the back. Okay. Just light this up because I'm probably hearing monsters here all the time. Okay. Now then, at the back, we will begin hammering this out. So I am going to need, I'm going to need to put in extra blocks, but that's fine. Okay. Let's go right down to the bottom. So this will allow us then to connect up some glass fiber cabling. Well, I say probably. I am going to have to craft some more glass fiber cables actually to make this work. And let's just dump a whole bunch of stuff in there that I don't need on me. And let's craft some glass fiber cable because I only have 15 glass fiber. And we've run out of pulverized silver. And dabby dozy, so let's turn you off. Let's make some more pulverized silver. Gosh, this is endless. Absolutely endless. I did, again, a lot of this I do consider doing off video, but I don't know. I feel like I might as well make something of it. Right. I've got a few stacks of this stuff now. We can take one offshoot because it doesn't matter where it comes from because it's all, you know, this can take up to 8,000 EU a tick. And it's not going to have that, so it doesn't matter where it comes from. Right. And now then, I will fill up this back wall with glass fibre cabling. Put on hover mode. As a spot that shouldn't have some. Right. This has got to be a really inefficient design, but for now it'll do. Put down a torch. Okay. And now we do the fun job of connecting these guys up here. Stop disabling hover mode, please. Oh gosh. Oh, this is not a fun job. In fact, these ones are easier for me to do. Oh, it goes up one level that I've not considered yet. Okay. Okay. This is an abomination, it feels like. The problem is I'm having to sneak or hold down the sneak button to put them into the engines. I'm also going to have to go up a level, right? Because okay. Oh no, I've mucked up here. You need to go there, and you need to go there, and you need to go there. We need one there, one there, and one there. Okay, you all now have power, in theory. So, we now just need to add levers, don't we? Yes, we do. How many levers do I have? Well, I'm going to make some more. Sticks. 2 sticks. That's good. So I'm going to need some more wood. Let's use great wood. Why not? Is it a great wood? Possibly. That wasn't funny. Let's carry on. Looks like we are going to break the hour mark. Okay, so how do we power these? Well, what we could do is we could have one there and one there. That gets this block of 4 powered. There and there. So we'd need to then have our next ones basically a full row of levers every 2, right? Let's just do this because it should mentally help me not have to figure it out. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, and now you are generating shed loads of RF. Amazing. And now that RF is being generated here. I know it's going to be linked, but I just need to check it out, just so my mind is at ease. You are then being generated over here, right? Let's have a look. Ah, look at this. And it's going up, 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 up. Oh dear. Oh, I think it's joy I'm feeling to see this working. I have an RF generating system now. The outputs into the mining dimension. Wowie. That is excellent. All right then. I think I have to leave it here. Just right before this hour mark. If you've watched this long, to be honest, I don't think anyone has, so I'm talking to nobody. So I'll say goodbye because it's polite to do so, but I don't anticipate any poor soul being here. So see you later.